But before the results came out, I was quite calm because I'd already been stressing out for the past 3 months. And I went to church. I actually waited in church lang for the results. I didn't watch it live. I waited for people to contact me. And I was surprised because I was just praying and people were calling me and said that I ranked first in the bar examinations. Honestly, I was just relieved kasi I found the bar exams very difficult. Akala ko talaga hindi ako papasa. I was expecting to get like a line of 7 grade na saktong pasado lang. Then I found it very difficult. Wala akong subject na super confident in, and there were two subjects na feel ko wala talaga akong nasagot ng matino. I received so many messages and friend requests din. So, and texts and calls actually. So, talagang sumabog yung phone ko. And it was overwhelming because I wanted to reply to everyone who supported me.
I wasn't really expecting to hear my name because I had very little time to study for the bar, and my only prayer is for me to pass. And hindi ko na in-expect yung sarili ko na magta-top. Kasi sabi ko, 2 months lang ako nakapag-review. Tapos yung review ko pa, medyo onti yung materials ko. So, Lord, sana pumasa lang ako. And then, bigla, in-announce yung name ko. Sobrang nanginginig ako. And grabe, parang yung luha ko, di ko na mapigilan. And then, I hugged my mom, who was beside me at the time. And hindi talaga mag-sink in eh. Hindi ko ma-digest.
I focused on my weakest subjects. I kept my focus sa goal. And yun nga, dapat laging may schedule eh. You know, yung sleeping schedule mo, mahalaga din yun. So, you have to really stick to that. I think mas maganda kasi na consistent na yung body mo throughout the bar review para ready ka na rin for the bar exams. Rest was important. So, I made sure na yung hours of sleep ko was enough. But I still tried to maximize the time that I had to study. So, yeah, just really be responsible, be diligent, and be focused.
I am also very unhealthy when it comes to my sleeping schedule. I think I only sleep 2 to 3 hours per day to make up for the time na hindi ako nakapag-aral. But I am very lucky to have my circle of friends who are very diligent and hardworking when it comes to their studies because they motivated me as well. We have a group chat wherein we lay down very important doctrines or potential bar questions, and we take turns answering them. And that helped in augmenting kung ano man yung mga hindi ko naaral na materials because what we're focusing on are items that might appear on the bar itself. So even though I don't have much time reading the several materials available, at least I have my group of friends who help me to prepare for the bar itself. A very good support system, if I may say. We were working parang a few years pa lang since graduating from college. So, of course, paying for the tuition fee in the College of Law is quite burdensome financially. So, it's a big help that UP has this program called the UP Law Scholarship Program, which allows students who are in financial need to have help from willing sponsors to augment yung kulang to pay for the tuition fee because of course it's very difficult to study and focus on studying if you're worrying about other things.
Well, memorable in the sense that I kind of found out more about myself. Yung first recits ko in Crim Law, no first year, yung first recit ko sobrang wala talaga. As in, nagalit lang yung prof kasi wala akong nasagot na tama. But after that, I was able to redeem myself. And I think yun talaga yung naging story ng karamihan sa law school sa College of Law. Is that if you keep on trying, you'll eventually get there. Well, I have a fraternity, the Alpha Phi Beta fraternity, and it's a fraternity that's focused on uh, achieving excellence in writing and academics and debate. And ever since I joined ng law school, we had always been pushed by our seniors, our contemporaries, to always strive for excellence in law school and in extracurricular activities. the amount of articles that we read there, I think also helped me particularly in analyzing legal questions or issues. And yeah, it also developed the way I write, which was relevant for the bar exams and in law school as well. My experience there was actually relevant because syempre pag nag-work ka, may expectations, you know how to prioritize, to schedule properly, to make plans. And that just developed my sense of diligence and responsibility, which I carried out in law school as well. And my experience in the OSC actually helped me because I had been writing reports on important cases, and it widened my knowledge of jurisprudence, of doctrines, and of the law. Law students can always try to relate what they're doing in everyday life to the law. Pag nagko-commute sila, ano ba yung legal problems na pwedeng mangyari, ano yung just some legal concepts that could be applied pag nag-aaral sila, or just talking to their family. Just try to imagine some legal concepts in everyday life kasi dun mo matutulungan ka rin ma-apply yung alam mo sa possible questions sa bar in the future.
Try to focus on the quality of your reading. If you don't have the time to study a lot of materials or to read the materials more than once, make sure that the one time you're reading that particular material, you understand everything. And if there's a particular sentence, a particular paragraph that you do not understand, seek help from people who might know about it.